guys, it's Kim from Runaway Homestead. I'm having some issues with our chicken tractor, and I told Perry that I would try his idea before we went and built a new chicken tractor. So the problems that I'm having are I have to move the chicken tractor with our mule that we have, our Kawasaki mule. And that's fine. I don't mind having to use that to move it. But I do have a problem with there has to be someone here that has time and is willing to help me move the chickens, because even though I go really slow, when the chicken tractor starts moving, they don't move in time before their feet get stuck underneath it. So that happened to me the very first time when I moved the chicken tractor this year, and I had to jump off the mule and lift it up, and the chicken was fine, but I can't have that happening. So I found a video from I think it's called Stony Ridge Farm. He had built a chicken tractor that was made out of 4-inch PVC pipe, and it made a lot of sense to me. He said when the tractor is moving, because the pipe is rounded, the pipe bumps the chicken's body before their feet are able to get run over. So Perry had the idea of lining the inside of our tractor with just something that we have here that we don't have to go buy, is just some corrugated pipe. It's that black pipe with the holes in it, and it's 4-inch. People use it for drainage around their house or whatever. So I know we have at least 2 lengths of that pipe, and there might be some more laying around. I'm gonna try to get all that together. And there's just some things that I want to tweak on my chicken tractor just to make it, because I move it at least every day. Sometimes I move it a couple times a day, just so they have fresh grass, and so their poop doesn't build up. And that's what I'm gonna do today, and I don't know if I'll get to doing that today or if I'll do it tomorrow, but I'll bring you all along so you can help me see if this is gonna work. I hope it does, just so we can use the chicken tractor we have. So let's go see if we can find everything we need to tweak this chicken tractor to make it a lot more easier for me to use. All right, I came up to the barn in Perry's shop to cut this pipe. I found another length of pipe also when I drove up here, so that was good. So I'm either gonna use this hacksaw or a utility knife, but I'm gonna try the saw first. This thing is covered with webs. And spiders. Get these back to the chicken tractor and get them tied on. Sing it, girl. Ellie Mae, get down. Hey, get down. Alright, we're going to give it a test run. I have a hard time. I can't see them at all, so I'm going to go slow and then go back and look at the video and see how they did. So, wish me luck. Well, it looked like I didn't hear any squawking or any fluttering or anything like that, so I'm going to go back and look at the video and see how they did. So some of the changes I made with the chicken tractor is this is just up here so it's not hanging down, but I replaced the rope The rope that was on it had been on it since, I guess, since it was built. So it was starting to dry rot. So I put a new rope on, and I just attach it up there just to keep it off the ground. I did have this old dog house, which this is the bottom half and it's upside down, but I did have it on the ground so that they had extra shelter, but it took up so much of the grass. I just decided to take the top off and turn it upside down and put it up there. And that way, if they want to get up there, they can. Actually, most of the meat chickens, I don't ever see them up there. There's one little one that gets up there with the egg layers that I have. The corrugated pipe that I put in here is around 3 sides. And it seems to work pretty good. That was a really good idea. The other thing that I did was I changed, I had their food in here sitting on the ground, and every time I had to move them, I had to pick that up and put it up on top and then take it down once I got them where they were going. And so I just put a couple of hooks. I don't know if you can see, but I put a couple of hooks under there and tied it up so it is hanging there right at their chest so they can reach inside. I got their water that is hanging here straightened up. It was bumping the ew. Why do you all have to get up there and poop? Now I gotta change that again. So it was sitting crooked because of the pipe. So I got that hung up a little higher, and then their dust bath I put under there so that it doesn't, if it rains, it doesn't get muddy or anything. That was another thing I was having to pick up every time I moved them. And then I just put a little chick grit here in this old rabbit feeder. And I added the tarp. We didn't have the tarp at first. I added the tarp just to give them some more shade from the sides. But I do want them to be able to be in the sunshine, so it just gives them a place to get out of the sun if they're hot. Hey guys, so what do you think of the improvements I made on the chicken tractor? I think Perry had a great idea putting the pipe on the inside of the tractor. As you can see in that last clip, it keeps them far enough away so that their feet don't get caught underneath, and that was, you know, That was my biggest problem. So I've used it several days, and it's doing great. So now we don't have to build another tractor until we get to the point to where we want to do, you know, a lot more chickens. So did you all have any other suggestions how I can improve that? If you do, leave me a comment. I would love to hear your thoughts. All I know is it sure is better than it was. I don't have to move the food and the dust bath every time, you know, before I move them and then after I move them. The food and the dust bath just move right along with the tractor, so I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. So let me know what you think. Y'all take care, and I guess we'll see you on the next video. Bye.